What I want to talk about today is a concept called the Agonist Antagonist theory, which sounds super fancy. I've kind of mentioned this not by name, but in a previous video when we were talking about posture and breathing mechanics during workouts. And so, but this idea of Agonist Antagonist theory is, I think the easiest way to think about it is we'll use the example of my bicep and my tricep. But do those backwards, bicep and tricep. So the agonist in this example would be my bicep as it's going to pick up a weight, right? It's going to shorten this muscle in the way it contracts. And in order for that to happen, my tricep has to allow that to happen, right? My tricep can also be shortening at the same time. They're going to fight each other. And so in this example, this would be the agonist, this would be the antagonist. So they have this relationship with each other as one is pulling, the other one is allowing that to happen. Okay, I think that's a great way to think about it. Where this comes up, I would say in a more applicable way, is going to be when we talk about posture and shoulder mechanics, which this is what I mentioned before, not by name though. So a lot of us get stuck into this kind of postural compensation where we're on our phones, we're in the car, we're on our computers all the time, and this gets us to become this kind of forward rounded shape right here. Maybe not as exaggerated, hopefully not, but oftentimes if you see yourself from the side in a reflection or a picture of yourself, it's surprising how much we can be chin forward, rounded shoulders, rounded back, and that just gets worse with time. And so this is where this agonist-antagonist theory really comes into play. In addition to our break the stick posture awareness we want to have, this is specifically referring to these muscles up here. A lot of times I have clients do the break the stick, they feel pretty good, and then a couple hours in, they start to get this tightness in their shoulders here. They find it's really difficult to not overuse these muscles up here. And my best tactic for this has been to, again, break that stick, but with a lot of focus on this shoulder down and back position. If you think about your shoulder blades sliding down into the opposite butt pockets, they're kind of going this opposite down diagonal position, which again, that's what I'm going to do when I break the stick. What that does is, according to this agonist-antagonist theory, is it's contracting in my lower trapezius muscles down here, which in turn forces these upper ones to turn off. And you can feel it. This is a pretty cool one that you can feel if you're having any issue here. They're going to be rock hard, really, really uncomfortable, have a lot of tension. You do that, break the stick with them down and back, and sometimes you really have to think about getting them down and back, but then that'll make them kind of squishy and supple and soft a little bit. So again, that's the agonist-antagonist theory. We want to use that when we break the stick. All right, good luck. See you next time.